Hi guys, Peter Finch here down at Quest Golf Academy, and today we are going to be talking about practice and also skills challenges and how you can integrate those into your practice. These are going to be playing a big part of what I'm trying to do within my own game this year, just trying to find a way to improve while I'm at the driving range. Because what I'm often finding is I'm having difficulty transporting what I would call my range game, so my range swing, which technically is improving, to the golf course. So the results aren't fully transferring as much as I'd want. Now I've already done the FSX skills challenge and that will be continuing throughout the year. But now I'm also going to do another challenge. Now I'm not going to be hitting a lot of shots here. And what I want to try and get across is that hitting a lot of shots isn't the be all and end all. You know, block practice, really grinding in a change can be useful, but also putting a competitive edge on that is going to be useful as well. So what I'm going to do first of all is a long drive challenge. Now I am going to be trying to hit the ball hard, but I'm not going to be going mental. I'm going to be using my gamer swing. And what I want to do is be able to judge what my strike is doing and what my distance is doing throughout the year. So these are tests that I'm going to continue to come back to. Then I'm going to switch over to a nearest the pin challenge as well. Now I have the FSX skills software here on the GC quad that we use down here for lessons at the Quest Golf Academy. So I have access to a good piece of kit, but I'm not saying you need this. You know, you can invent games down at the driving range and then you can score yourself by using those games. And that's what I'm going to be doing, is keeping score of how I'm doing throughout the year. So first things first, three drives. I'm going to be using some Pro V1 practice balls here, which we have to then collect off the range. A little bit muddy. So first attempt out of three. So I'm still using the M2. Got the Ideal Rogue shaft in here, but I've not practiced my driving for about a month. So this could be very interesting, to say the least. A little bit off to the left-hand side, but I struck it pretty well. So that's carrying up around 280, total distance there 310. So 114 miles an hour of club head speed, backspin at 1.8. Now that for me is a beautiful amount of backspin. Launch, I could do again a little bit higher to get a little bit more carry. You can see there I struck it from a little bit high on the face, which maybe took a little bit of spin off and maybe launched it a little bit for me as well. Hitting up on the ball with speed, that is what I need to try and improve. I'm okay at hitting down. I'm pretty good at hitting down on the ball, but hitting up with a driver and getting that distance, that's something I need to improve upon. But with all the swing changes I'm going through, it's not going to be easy. But that's not a bad start, not a bad start. Not really a far off line. That still would have been a fairway. Well, some fairways. So shot number 2. Come on, hit up a little bit more. Certainly got a little bit more launch on that one. Go on, carry. Go on. 312, slight improvement, slightly left again, a little bit high off the face, but striking it just above the equator line, that's going to give me that little bit of extra launch and take a little bit of spin off for me as well, especially if it's slightly towards the toe. So angle of attack 2.3 up. So I want to try and get on this one to about, I want to try and get 4 up with around that 115 miles an hour of club head speed. That's going to put me in a pretty decent position there. So just trying to up that speed a little bit, get those hands moving left, but also just trying to hit up just a wee bit more, just a wee bit more. Well, I certainly managed to hit up, but that's a flying out the air left. Yeah, 4 degrees up. So there you can see where a little bit of my inconsistency lies. As soon as I try and hit up just a little bit more, it dives out the air. And this is the list of the leaders, by the way, in the longest drive comp for people who are using this test. So I've got 388.43 to try and get near to. At least I would have been 4th overall with my longest drive on this at 352. I'll take that. So we're on to the nearest the pin, and this is a random selection. This is a random selection. So it's gone on to the 2nd hole at Blue Bayou Golf and Fishing Club, which is interesting, but it's only 110 yards away, so I've got a half decent chance of getting close here. You can see here the pin is quite tight to the front, so 110 yards, I'm going to go gap wedge. So 110 yards with my gap wedge is pretty much a 3/4 shot, and what I'm going to be doing here is just trying to get literally as close as possible and marking that down. Now, with the random element of this, I might be getting different distances every time I do this test, but this is almost something that you can do at the range as well. It's going to random targets, different ones down the driving range. It doesn't have to just be the same one. And hitting the driver first and switching back to a wedge, again, nothing wrong with that. It's introducing what it would be like on the course, that random element of the practice. And there's more you can do. You know, you can move the aim around to different targets. Because of the setup here, I'm going to have to go a little bit straighter. So 110 yards. So it's only going to be about a 3/4 swing. Let's see how close we can get. It's a little bit on the skinny side, that. That's going to have to go. Oh, got away with it. Just got away with that. So I missed the sand, and then it bounced onto the green, but the strike there was not very good at all. So that's, yeah, that was absolutely pants. So that's only carrying 96. So I need to get that strike much, much better on this next one. Come on. Felt better. A little bit short still. Just, ooh. Oh wow, there's some slope at the front of this green then. That really kicked on. 18 feet. Oh, this is a bit pants. Come on, 18 feet. Got to be getting closer than this. More carry on that one, which is fine, 104, but it looks like I'm going to have to carry it a little bit further. More of a fuller swing. It's got to have to carry that one, surely. No, short again. Did feel toey. I thought that was all right. Well, that was rubbish. That was rubbish. But again, if I was to say, if I was to just practice those wedges there, I could eventually hone in. But because it added in that random element, to finish that far away on a wedge shot shows that that type of wedge distance is something that I need to improve upon. So again, it's testing me. It's allowing me to see different sides of my game. So, just wanted to share that with you. Just wanted to show you a random element to the practice, how you could incorporate it, keeping score of it as well. And those little long drive competitions using my gamer swing, so not just going out to try and smash the living daylights out of it, that is what I will be using throughout the year. Shall I just smash the living daylights out of it? Okay, you convinced me. 3 shots, right, 3 shots, just pounding it. Just to show you the difference between these swings. This could be interesting. Let's have a go at that. 3 swings, right. Just launching it. So with the 350 swing, a little bit more spine tilt, just trying to hit up as much as possible with as much speed as possible. Simple as that. Just not quite enough up from the inside there. 121 miles an hour of club speed though. And you can see there, you don't quite get it right. I mean, I've actually swung that a good 6 miles an hour faster than I did before, I think, at my best. And yet it's gone less distance. Strike is definitely king. Angle of attack 6.4 up, that's good. At least I can change that. It's nice to see. So trying up that swing speed again. Trying to get a little bit more up. Oh my word. Go on, fly for me, fly. Go on, fly, 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 fly. Go on, fly. Oh my God, I absolutely rinsed that. I absolutely smashed it. So obviously more offline, 121, club head speed again, good. Angle of attack 6.4 up. But you can see the strike there was just high toe, low spin. Wow, okay, one more then. Holy moly, that was an absolute ripper. Last one. We're doing well to beat that. Oh, God. T almost took the camera out. Yeah, I don't think that's going to quite beat it. So 122 club head speed, angle of attack 7.3 up, but that was really toey. You can see that just knocked the backspin down and just put a massive amount of hook on it. Right, well that was good. So if I uploaded that, what would I be? 6th? 7th? What would I be? 6th, 7th, somewhere around that anyway. Right, thanks so much for watching. So what we've learned is I can still generate a decent amount of club head speed, I can still get a decent amount of distance, but that would never be my gamer swing because it is just so erratic. But maybe I'll throw that in every now and again. It's amazing how sore I feel like all over my body, considering I've only been away a month. Crazy. Right guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully that gives you a bit of an insight into randomness of practice. And we'll see you again next time. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow me on my other social media platforms as well. And we will see you down here next time. I don't think it hit the lens.